Hello, everyone, and welcome back to LGE coverage of LFR Racing Tuesday Limitless 2. Unfortunately, the previous race that we were just in, the lobby or the race glitched, so we have decided that it's going to be a restart and it's going to be a 25% race, so a 14-lap race to finish out, and it's going to be the starting positions from the positioning of the drivers from lap 8 as we're heading into the lobby. Mr. Weir, Mr. Big Weir, welcome back.
I'm back, and we're back, and we're back again. Round to China. Yeah, so 25% race. It sort of took a lot of the strategy elements out of the race. This will benefit some people and hinder others. Lewis, I believe, is now starting P6 because he just pit before it was red flagged. So he was starting P6. Everyone should have free tire choice as well. So it's going to be. We've lost a lot of variety in the strategies. Like I say, I'm expecting a soft medium from most. It's basically just another sprint race. To be fair, a sprint race with a pit stop is where we're at. So I'm expecting a lot of close battles, maybe some more contact. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit mental.
Yeah,
Still dry though.
Yeah, and this is actually gonna be like ferocious racing for these 14 laps because they're gonna be bunched together again. So this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, just Lewis, we're going to be naturally gutted. He was saying in the intermission there that he was absolutely buzzed about the start, and a great start it was. From P4 in the grid, got a great launch and managed to pit Kingsholm and Dark Stomper into turn 1. I suppose that's a battle to watch. Speaking of those two, starting I believe pretty close to each other. Like I say, Kingsholm's going to want to try and get as much points over his rival at the moment. Kingsholm in P1, of course, and Dark Stomper in P4. So, yeah, Kingsholm's going to want to try and close that gap a bit today, at least.
Yep, so I will go through the grid as well as the starting tire choices. So it is Kingsholm in the Red Bull. He is in first place and he's starting on the mediums, followed by Yo-Yo in the Ferrari. He's on the mediums. Iggy Combo in the Alfa Romeo. He's on the softs. Dark Stomper in fourth place in the Alpine. He's on the mediums. BKS 93 in the Ferrari. He is on the soft tire compound. You have Lewis F1. He is starting on the softs again in sixth place. Polish, his teammate, in 7th, will be starting on the softs. Mr. Basil in 8th will be starting on the mediums. Harass in 9th place is starting on the softs. Boosted in the Mercedes, he will be starting in 10th, and he is on the medium compound tires. You have Shug's Life in the Haas in 11th. He's starting on the mediums. You have Phoenix in the Aston Martin. He's in 12th, and he's starting on the softs. Nembidic in the AlphaTauri in 13th, he's starting on the softs. Flea 1996 in 14th, he's starting on the softs. H. Bosworth of Alfa Romeo in 15th position, he is starting on the mediums. And Ryan Van Doom of Aston Martin in 16th, he's starting on the mediums. And finally, Carl Wiedeberg of Williams in 17th, he is starting on the soft compound tires.
So the keen-eyed viewers will spot that anyone who DNF'd in the first run has been allowed back in. They're starting at the back of the grid, much as they would have finished if the race hadn't been red flagged. So they get a second chance. Ryan Van Doon's back, Carl Wiedeberg's back. Milan Massimo said he couldn't make it back, but anyone who crashed out has been given a little gift. Flea will be happy. He's P14, no penalties. He gets a second run. H. Bosworth has disconnected, I believe. Let's hope that doesn't cause problems. But fingers crossed. Hopefully we get away okay. EA haven't done a great job with the connection on this game, so it only takes one driver to have an issue, and it messes with the whole lobby. But they're all on the grid anyway at this point.
As Carl Wiedeberg gets into his position on the grid. And we are about to commence this race as it is. I cannot see the lights.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. We're good. We're good.
It's 5 red lights. And away we go again.
Oh, it's 4 wide into turn 1.
Oh, wow. And
Iggy Combo.
And there's one car around. It is Ryan Van Doom and H. Bosworth.
I think H. Bosworth had disconnected, so it's probably the AI car that Ryan Van Doom's got caught up with. But Iggy Combo getting an absolute ridiculous launch off the start. I thought, wasn't he P4? He done exactly what Lewis had done well, before the red flag. Now he's got to pump the lap times in, just push and push like crazy, try and open that gap and break that DRS toe. There's yellow flags behind. I'm not sure. I think it's
the 2 at the back again.
Yeah, that AI car's causing a little bit of problems. Whoa, it's all over the place. Ryan Van Dam getting held up tremendously by that AI car. Who would have thought? I can't say 2 letters, but yeah, Iggy's at an absolute stonking lap. He's completely replicating what Lewis had done before the red flag. He's already pulled that gap out. More yellow flags. I think it's Flea.
Oh, and
Looks like he's got ambient damage.
Polish actually went off of the track onto the grass, and I don't know if he lost any more positions, but now Phoenix is right on his tail. So I'll move up to BKS, and he is right on the tail of Kingsholm as Kingsholm gets hit by that turn, that left-handed turn, and that curve just almost made him lose complete control, and that gives BKS the invitation to take second position.
Yeah, the Ferrari's going to be happy with that one. BKS missed out in the first race, I believe. He joined
and
the
Dark Stomper!
He's had a mare. He's having a mare.
Oh no.
A lot of drivers in the pit lane, I've just noticed.
Oh wow. It's almost half the grid.
The Williams double stacking, harassing Carl Wiedeberg, double stacking at the minute. As are the AlphaTauris, and Flea's just come in as well. Basically the top 10 are looking, they're going to be pretty happy with this. Iggy Combo are having an absolute flyer. I can't see the gaps again, it slightly worries me. I'm hoping this doesn't bug out again. We've got an McLaren round, I think it's Polish.
Yep.
Trying to get himself back on track again, but he needs to watch, he's going to give himself damage.
Oh, and Kingsholm!
He's in the wall, he's lost on that corner's been catching people out all day. The 2 championship protagonists at the minute have an absolute mares. Dark Stomper's just got ahead of Kingsholm. I can't see if Kingsholm is damaged because the camera's not letting me. But, oh, he's got to be gutted with that. He was having a great run. Iggy Combo now leading the way comfortably on those soft tires. BKS and Lewis trying to chase him down.
And so DRS is now enabled on lap 3. Lots going on in these first 2 laps of this 25% race.
Kingsholm didn't pit, so I'm assuming he's fine damage-wise. He's got lucky with that one. Like I said, that corner's been chewing people and spitting them out all day long.
And
Mr.
Mr.
Basil's retired. Same corner.
And it's a virtual safety car.
That's going to help anyone. Polish, a bit of damage limitation from there. He should get a new front wing. What tyres does he put on? He goes for the mediums. They should go to the end just fine. Well, this is not a podium I would have predicted.
Wow.
If it finishes like this, Iggy Combo will not only have led his first laps this race, on course for potentially his first win.
Yep. Yep. Only, what, 11 laps to go. So we'll see what he can do, as we are currently under virtual safety car conditions.
So a lot of those guys at the back are probably hoping for a full safety car, but it should get going reasonably soon. They've done about 2 sectors. The VSC only normally lasts. There it is. Drive-through penalty for Yo-Yo in P4.
Oh no!
He's been caught out. I'm not sure. I thought I seen the second thing pop up there just before, but I can't be certain. I'm just going to check the incidents.
As Lewis.
3 drivers all caught out. Lewis F1, Carl Wiedeberg and Yo-Yo all caught out for that safety car restart. All 3 have a drive-through penalty.
Lewis got one?
Lewis is just serving his at the minute.
Oh my goodness.
This is looking better and better for Iggy and the Ferraris at the front. Phoenix up the order as well, sitting in P4 at the minute in the Aston Martin. Boosted sitting P5. This will be his best finish if he can hold on to this. It's still early days, but this is a well and truly mixed up grid.
Yep, so I'm riding on board with Carl Wiedeberg, as he just made a move on Ryan Van Doom to go into 11th place, as he almost lost it on that. That final turn is catching some people out, and now Ryan Van Doom has gotten himself a very good run, and he has re-overtaken Carl Wiedeberg. But Carl Wiedeberg, down the inside, has retaken 11th.
Having none of it, Carl. Like I say, he wants to. He's got a second chance this race, and he wants to try and get a couple of points out of it at least.
Oh, and Dark Stomper making a move on boosted. A little bit of contact there, just incidental, but Dark Stomper moves himself into 5th position.
Kingston pushing hard behind too. He wants to try and catch his rival. The gap's not massive, but at the minute it's the difference of that Championship lead getting bigger. BKS has dived into the pits.
Yep, and so has Yo-Yo.
They're going to double stack the Ferraris.
No, I think one of them is going to be doing their drive-through. I think Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo, surely, yeah. I think he's maybe going for that drive-through. Hopefully it doesn't cause issues for his teammate. His teammate just behind.
So I'm currently riding on board. I'll go to Lewis in 7th position. He is staying relatively. Actually, let's move to Ryan Van Doom is very close. So Carl Wiedeberg and Ryan Van Doom, as Haras sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:34.285. Ryan Van Doom and Carl Wiedeberg are going at it, but Shug's Life and Lewis are side by side. And Lewis has made the overtake on Shug's Life to go into 6th position. As Carl Wiedeberg,
time he's lost as well.
As Carl Wiedeberg heads into the pits.
Serve his drive-through. That's all the 3 drive-throughs now served. So, yeah, back on the normal racing. No penalties on the board so far. With the yellow flags, one will have to the second.
Shug's Life.
Yo-Yo gets a penalty. There's the first. As I said, the penalties are cleared. The penalties are back. Yo-Yo gets 3-second penalty. Him and his teammate fighting hard at the minute. Yo-Yo not willing to give the position at the minute, even though he might be hindering his teammate.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Iggy's in the pits.
Okay.
Oh no.
What?
I've just watched Iggy drive into the back of Flea in the way into the pit lane.
Oh, are you serious?
Is there a wing change? There's a wing change for Iggy. That's going to cost him so much time.
And just look at this.
Oh, I've got it wrong.
Oh no. But just look at this. As there's yellow flags in sector 2, it's, I think, Carl Wiedeberg. Yeah, having a little bit of a moment. But I'll ride on board with King's Home, who, if he's able to stay close enough to this Merc, as there are yellow flags in sector 1, I don't believe anything.
Flea round.
Oh, yep. Flea.
That steering wheel causing him all sorts of trouble today. I'm hoping, I'm nearly certain I've seen Iggy come into the pits and Flea having some issues on the way into the pit lane. Iggy's drove into the back of him. I'm not sure. I did only catch the tail end of it, but that should cost Iggy some positions, I'm assuming. Still on the points though at the minute, and still a lot of people to pit ahead of him, but it might put him out behind Phoenix.
We have yellow flags in Sector 3. That would be Carl Wiedeberg, I believe, may have just had a little bit of an issue.
He's coming into the pit lane at the minute.
As King's Home makes an overtake on Boosted to go into third position, as Carl Wiedeberg gets himself a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I believe, is it a retirement?
Fox not really takes the lead, but he hasn't pit yet. Phoenix in the pit lane at the minute. Let's see where he comes out compared to Iggy. How much has that wing change hindered Iggy? He's coming around the start finish now.
As Yo-Yo gets himself a 3-second time penalty. As yellow flags in Sector 1.
Phoenix comes out ahead of Iggy. Oh, has he? No, he hasn't.
Phoenix is... Oh, he had to get out of the way of Carl Wiedeberg. As we have yellow flags.
Sector 1, I'm not sure who that's for. Oh, it's Carl Wiedeberg's car. It's back on track after the retirement.
Oh, right. So yeah, it will just pull off and retire.
Some more drama yet. Boosted, currently running P3, I believe his highest ever running position. He still has to pit though, but he's going to be pitting onto those faster soft tyres.
So as it stands right now, so Iggy still does have the lead of this. No, it's BKS actually has the lead of this race.
Currently leading.
Yeah. So I'm currently riding on board with Iggy, who is trying to chase down Yo-Yo in the Ferrari, as he should be getting DRS going down this back straight. We are halfway through this 14-lap race. As Iggy closes up to Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo goes a bit wide into that hairpin turn, and I think Flea is more yellow flags for him.
King's Home's dived into the pit lane now. Iggy should still be ahead of him, I believe. Yep, he's coming across the start finish now. Iggy looking like he's trying to line up a move on Yo-Yo.
Yep, and flashing lights for Yo-Yo. And if he makes this go around the outside, I don't believe this.
And he's made it. Driving the drive of his life today. Still on for a potential win here if he can chase down BKS in front of him. Still on for the win, even despite that pit lane incident. He can see that Ferrari in front of him. Iggy, I'm rooting for you, son. Get a move on. This is very much still on.
Yep. So I will ride on board with King's Home, as he is on the soft tires and he is going to be able to line up Lewis very quickly. It's as Nem Vidic gets himself a 5-second time penalty for ignoring blue flags, and Flea gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings. So currently riding on board with King's Home, who is in 10th position, and he will be able to line up a move with these soft tires that he has just put onto his Red Bull car. As you can see, just through that turn alone, it was about 3 to 4 tenths that he made up. DRS wide open for King's Home, as he is going to make a move on Lewis, and I believe Harass up ahead made a move on Shug's Life as well. As Dark Stomper is into the pit, King's Home makes a move on Lewis. A lot of people, or 2 people in the pits right now, so Dark Stomper, we'll see, comes out in 5th position. Boosted goes into the pits.
Dark Stomper going to be trying to chase these. Managed to bring himself into a nice gap. Gives him a chance to try and catch up to Phoenix ahead. Those soft tires, as we've seen with Lewis and Iggy both at the start of the race, have such an advantage over the mediums. The guys on the mediums are just going to have to to pray that they haven't that they have the ability to hold him back. Iggy just sort of that gap to BKS is still much the same, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7 seconds roughly. If he's gonna get him, he needs to try and clear an invited quite quickly. He's on the blue flag, so he should get out of the way. And he has. Releases Iggy to try and get on the back of BKS again.
I'm currently on board with Kingsholm as he is looking to get the slipstream from the Haas of Shug's Life ahead of him. DRS wide open for the Red Bull driver. Will he be able to make this overtake going into this turn? He's already, yes, he has overtaken, and that is an easy move for Kingsholm as he moves into 7th position. It is Yo-Yo in the Ferrari into the pits, and Dark Stomper moves himself into 4th position. As Kingsholm sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:33.749.
Just one of these trying
oh,
to
wow.
choose this.
And Polish.
Potential
Polish
safety car?
Virtual safety car. So who will this benefit? It's unfortunate. So Harass has already made his way through.
Shug's Life pit. Anyway, I seen it was Yo-Yo, I think, coming to make his pit stop. VSC should help me to come out just. Oh, he already has come out.
Yeah.
He's still in the points. That'll probably help the medium runners a bit because it gives the soft runners less time to have their advantage. Iggy Combo's still on for his podium today. BKS on for his first win at the minute, but he's got a very, very aggressive Dark Stomper trying to chase him down behind. Only, well, probably 3-4 laps to go by the end of this VSC. Those guys in the top 3 on for a podium. They're going to want to defend for their lives at the minute.
Yep, so we are currently under virtual safety car conditions, as we should be getting back underway relatively soon. It seems like they are going full speed as it is right now, and nope, a bit more slowing down, so. And Dark Stomper!
I've seen a couple pop up, I'm not sure who'll, I'll have a look, bear with me. There was at least 2 there. Phoenix gets a speeding on the. He's going to have a drive through, and Dark Stomper.
Yep, Dark Stomper
opening up again. That's exactly what Kingsholm wanted.
Yep.
Dark Stomper dives in straight away. That promotes Harass to P3,
yep.
Kingsholm to P4, and he's right on the gearbox of Harass at the minute. That's exactly what Kingsholm needed.
Mm-hmm. So currently riding on board with Kingsholm, and he is right on the back of Harass, looking like it's going to be another 3rd place finish for Kingsholm.
This guy loves a P3, it would seem. He has the tire advantage, but there's a 9-second gap to Iggy in front, so as long as those 2 behave themselves ahead, it's looking like P1 and 2 respectively. That gap though, Iggy's pulling it in.
Oh yes. He has 1 lap old.
Oh my, this is getting exciting. I'm sitting up. Give me a second. We're getting juicy. 1.2 seconds now. Iggy Combo and BKS both fighting for their first victory in Limitless 2. I was going to call it LFR
Limitless.
again, but
Yep.
this is getting dicey.
Yep, and Iggy does have 1 lap fresher tires than BKS. Will this help him? As I'm currently riding on board with Kingsholm, and he is lining up a move on Harass, and that is going to be very easy for the Red Bull driver as he moves himself into 3rd position. Harass is still right behind Kingsholm. DRS wide open for Harass. We'll see if he'll make a move into turn 1. Nope, he's gonna yield. Oh, but Kingsholm, he almost got caught out on that inside curb. As Yo-Yo making his way past Boosted, but Boosted going late on the brakes and wide. Trying to keep it in there, but nope, Yo-Yo is able to move himself into 7th position. As I'm currently riding on board with H. Bosworth So did you see him come back into his car?
I'm not sure. He might still be an AI car on track. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he said he's having some internet difficulties. But I am absolutely glued to this battle at the front. I've been watching that time drop. Iggy is still in for this win. He's not going down fighting that damage he got from the pit lane. Not knocking him. Hasn't knocked his confidence out anyway. He's got DRS. There is 3 laps to go. I don't know what to say. This is getting. Oh, look at that time.
Yep. So currently riding on board with Iggy. If he is going to try and get this first position, he has 2 more laps to make it happen.
Tank's been coming down, but he's used a lot of his battery. He needs to start saving it and thinking about using for that overtake. At the rate he's going, he does have the pace to take BKS, but he's not going to take this line down. Both, like I said, both of them haven't got victory.
Harass! Sorry to interrupt you. King's Home got caught on that inside curb again and went wide, and Harass and King's Home are side by side right now. King's Home does make his way back into 3rd position.
Really, Harass isn't taking this. Of course, those 2 guys rivals at the minute too.
Yep.
Probably closer in points than King's Home is to Dark Stomper at the minute. Harass, I think P4, P5 in the championship. King's Home is P2 at the minute. So he's fighting for all he can get as well today. Of course, he missed out last week. He's going to want to try and capitalise on this week, but. Once again, if we go back, I can't stop looking at this battle at the front. It's insane. I don't know. I can't even look. I can't look. Both it's looking like we're gonna have a new winner today.
Oh wow!
BKS already going defensive. Iggy, you don't break my heart.
And Iggy lines up the move, trying to go around the outside, and he's made it happen. It's first place for Iggy Combo in the Alfa Romeo.
This will be the most deserving victory I've ever seen. BKS, both of them have. It's just worked out perfectly for them. BKS comes back through into the last lap now. I'm glued. I'm absolutely glued. The 2 of them, Iggy with 1 lap fresher tyres, BKS with a lot more battery at his disposal. These 2 are literally on each other's gear belts.
Oh, and a bit of a moment for Iggy, and that's going to cost him maybe a 10th at the most. So I'm currently riding on board with Boosted. Will he be able to make this move on Phoenix around the outside? Oh, wow. And there are more cars. It is 4 cars that are looking for this 8th place position. As Phoenix, I don't know if he made a move or he has but boosted. Late on the brakes, and they're side by side. This battle for 8th position is crazy right now, as there's Nemvidic is out. But we'll go back to the front.
Yep. This is the big moment now. Can Iggy get up on alongside? He's got no battery left, but he does have the DRS. I don't know if he's going to be close enough. BKS burning everything he has. Unless BKS can mix an error. No, he's got away clearly. We've got... Oh, and he got a little bit heavy on the throttle on the exit.
Yep.
But just anyway, we've got a new winner.
Yep.
A new winner, a first podium on a crazy China race. I'm buzzing for it. I'm gutted that he didn't get the win. I think the safety car...
Harass and King's Home! No, King's Home just got Harass at the line for third position. No. As yellow flags in sector 3. Oh, this battle is still going on with these cars for 8th position. As Ryan Van Doom. Yep, it will be 8th position, but he does have a penalty. Someone went wide.
And it drops from the P11.
Oh my.
Gutted for him. I'm gutted for him. I'm genuinely gutted for him.
Wow.
I'm buzzing. I'm so conflicted. I'm buzzing for Iggy's podium, but Oh, he could have had the win, and he's going to be frustrated by that. I know, but Biggie, a podium. I'm buzzing for you. You're going to give Harry so much. Oh, you're going to give him so much abuse. It's I can't wait. In a way, I'm gutted because I think he had the pace for the win there. Just he got caught up in the pit lane and got the wing damage. I'm not sure what happened. Like I say, it'll probably end up in the incidents. But BKS gets his first win. Iggy gets his, I believe, his first podium. I could be wrong on that, but I'm nearly certain. Kingsholm takes P3 yet again. It's becoming a meme.
Yep.
Harassing the P4. He's come back from his week off, and he's come back fighting.
Yep. So there you have it, BKS with the victory in this Chinese Grand Prix, and yep, he made up 4 positions starting in 5th and made his way up to 1st, and that gets him the driver of the day as concluded by the game. So I will run down the finishing order as it is. BKS in the Ferrari gets 1st place. Iggy Combo in the Alfa Romeo, great drive by him. 2nd place. LGE Kingsholm in 3rd. Harass in 4th. Lewis F1 in 5th. Dark Stomper in 6th. Yo-Yo in 7th. Phoenix in 8th. Boosted in 9th. And to round out the point scoring positions, it is Shug's Life in 10th, with Ryan Van Doom in 11th, H. Bosworth in 12th, Flea 1996 in 13th, Nem Vidic in 14th, and then the start of the DNFs, it will be 15th for Polish, Carl Wiedeberg in 16th, and Mr. Basil in 17th.
I'm speechless. I'm genuinely speechless. Yeah, I knew it was going to be chaotic, but that's not the podium I would have put up there. If you'd asked me before the race, there's no way I would have picked that podium. Just chaotic. I'm speechless, and I need a minute, Cam. I need a minute.
See, and that's the thing going into this 14 lapper. I did say because the group was going to be bunched up more, it was going to be a lot more chaos. And that's exactly what took place.
Yeah, definitely. As I like you say, we talk about the sweat of Monday. I'm sweating doing the commentary for Tuesday. I think I need to lose some weight, man. This is getting out of control.
Oh, man. So, we would like to thank you for tuning in to this LGE coverage of Limitless Formula Racing. Tuesday, Limitless 2. This Thursday, as I look at the calendar, they will be heading to Italy, and it will actually be, so reverse grid for the first race, and then a 50% for the second part of the race, and then obviously for the qualifying, it's a one lap showdown to get your qualifying time in for the reverse 25%er. So we would like to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. For myself, as well as Mr. Big Weir, we would like to say take care.
Bye.